Saturday, January 18th, 2025, the year of our Lord. Dear Diary, my start to the new railfanning year has been nothing less than magnificent. Suspiciously magnificent. I find it just a little uncanny that I started both 2024 and 2025 with special interest trains in a blizzard. I'm still amazed at how I didn't end up killing myself on those slippery winter roads. Brrr, it was so cold out. But that's not the only thing. My mind is absolutely boggled at the fact that I managed to see 4 special interest locomotives in the span of just 18 days. Like, how is that even possible? I'm never this lucky. Okay, well, this is not me being ungrateful. Absolutely not. I guess I'm just not used to having such good fortune. I don't know. I just hope that this is a good omen for me, and that 2025 can be a fruitful year of good trains and good people. Well, I guess I should get back to work here. These videos aren't going to make themselves. Until next time, diary. Ben. I was not expecting to start off 2025 on such a high note, but alas, here we are. Only 18 days into the new year, and already I've seen a smorgasbord of special interest trains on multiple different lines. I would brave slippery, icy, snow-coated roads, white-out blizzardy conditions, and bone-chilling cold to capture what I believe is definitely some of my better footage for all 700 of y'all's viewing pleasure. Yes, I would like to thank each and every one of you so very kindly for helping me surpass 700 subscribers and on my road to 1K. I know I say this stuff all the time, but it's because I really mean it. I genuinely appreciate your viewership. It means so much to me. I've always ran my channel on the philosophy that no matter how big or small my audience is, if I'm able to entertain or inspire anyone at all, I think I've done a pretty good job, and hopefully in this coming year I'll be able to do that significantly more. Alright, now without any further ado, this is a narrated compilation of everything I've seen in the first 18 days of 2025, most of it being special interest locomotives and a couple oddities. I would kick off the new year on CSX's Erie West subdivision at QD 146.2 in Perry. Me and my best friend Tristan Holland would brave whiteout conditions and snow and black ice covered roads to capture a very special movement on this line. It's CSX train B714, empty ethanol cans out of Philadelphia for Blue Island, Illinois. This was not only my first catch of the year, but also some Canadian visitors were pulling today's train. CN 3023, the Elgin, Joliet, and Eastern Heritage Unit would lead the way, trailed by SD 75I number 5719. It's hard to tell because of the blizzard-like snowfall, but the train is doing every bit of that 60-mile-an-hour Lake Erie track speed. At Blue Island, the B714 is interchanged with the Iowa Interstate Railroad and becomes train BICB to the Southeast Iowa Renewable Energies ethanol plant at Council Bluffs.
No defects. No defects. Total axle 340. End of transmission.
Tailgating close behind the bomb train is CSX M565, daily manifest for Bar Yard in Chicago, Illinois, out of either Syracuse or Selkirk, New York. I'm not too sure on that one.
Detector, milepost 145.2, track 1, no defects, no defects, total axle 328, end of transmission.
A third train, M635, is lugged west by an ET44AH and an ES44AC-H. By this point, me and Tristan were both starving, so we decided to head for Chick-fil-A in Mentor after this train passed. Heading west on Route 20, we crossed over NS's Lake Erie district at CP Jack in Paynesville and saw that the light there was high green. There was an eastbound looming. We quickly ducked in at the intermediate signal at milepost B158.5 for NS 310, a daily manifest for Binghamton, New York out of Elkhart, Indiana.
Well,
that was something.
I'm a little covered.
Yeah, am I or are you?
No.
Oh my gosh, wow.
A little covered.
Oh, just a little bit, just a hair.
Oh, God.
Let's go eat.
Yeah.
I can't feel my right hand right now.
I'm fat and I'm hungry.
That all took place the day after New Year's on Thursday, January 2nd. I wouldn't be trackside again until Saturday the 11th, when I heard that CSX 1776 was leading the IO-18 and would pass through Ravenna on the Newcastle subdivision. The 1776 is one of 3 of CSX's Pride in Service locomotives painted by the Waycross, Georgia paint shops. It commemorates the United States' military in its Spirit of Our Armed Forces paint scheme, and is equipped with a Leslie S5T air horn, uncommon for a GEVO. If this consist looks familiar to you, it should. This used to be the NS-28V from Chicago's 63rd Street to Bayview Yard in Baltimore, Maryland. That is, until CSX won over the UPS contract in June of 2024. The 28V would be abolished and the IO-18 would be established from CSX's yard in Bedford Park, Illinois to Penn Mary Yard in Baltimore instead of Bayview. Additionally, the Tesla racks bound for Baltimore have also made their way to this train. I think the main reason for this change is because CSX has the more time-effective route for the Chicago to Baltimore traffic lane. It's certainly nice to finally have some priority traffic that's guaranteed every day on the Newcastle sub. I stuck around for another hour or so as I heard there was a B520 in the vicinity with a solo UP AC44 on it. I decided that a more rustic scene would work for this train, so I made the move to Chestnut Street, along with Justin Vanneman, Miles Spear, Robbie Pate, and Stephen Thomas. B520 is empty pipe gons off of the Union Pacific at Salem, Illinois for Youngstown, Ohio, and Newcastle, Pennsylvania. The old saying goes that the good Lord giveth and the good Lord taketh away, and that couldn't be any more true for CSX in this part of Ohio. Rumor on the street is that Norfolk Southern somehow managed to win over the contract for the B520 and B521 trains, and supposedly this traffic is supposed to end up running somewhere on the Big Horse at the end of this month. I'm not exactly sure how the routing would end up working, but if this rumor does end up being true, I would assume it would go via Lake Erie, Ashtabula, Youngstown, and Conway. However, this is only pure speculation from my end. Then it was up to Lake Street for eastbound 22H, today actually having an excuse to be a premium train with a sizable cut of UPS for Pitcairn, Pennsylvania. AC44 C6M number 4527 leads the train with a K5 LLA air horn. The next day would be Sunday, January 12th, and I would be back at Lake Street after catching wind that NS-38N had the nickel plate heritage unit leading. It departed Bellevue after 11 in the morning, but didn't end up getting to Ravenna until after 2. This gave the 51K time to sneak by in the west direction before he showed up. Dude, shut up.
Is he texting you?
Yeah,
What's he saying about me?
your mom.
What?
I wouldn't have to wait long for the 38N, as just a few minutes after 51K went west, he'd be calling the signal at CP86, and I'd be hobbling across the street in knee-deep snow. Okay, well, it was knee-deep for me, I'm only 5'4". Hey, I know what you're thinking. Shut up.
My Maria, don't you know I've come a long, long way? I've been longing to see her. When she's around, she takes my blues away. Sweet Maria, the sunlight surely hurts my eyes. I'm a lonely dreamer on a highway